drop, falling from the sky without a single warning sign, running to the shelter of the ancient towering pine, watching as the water crashes down upon the leaves, washing out the valley and rolling to the seas.
Heavy rain,
hide the pain,
ancient pine,
warning sign.
oh, the sudden rainstorm, washing all the dusty gravel road,
Lifting off the burden of a long and weary load.
We stood together, shivering against the bitter cold.
A beautiful unfolding story we were never told. The muddy ground,
Echoing the rhythm of the heavy falling sound,
we laughed out loud,
ignoring all the soaking of the wet.
taking every gamble on a crazy flying bet.
Muddy ground,
Falling sound,
lightning flash,
heavy crash.
oh, the sudden rainstorm, washing all the dusty gravel road,
Lifting off the burden of a long and weary load.
We stood together, shivering against the bitter cold.
A beautiful unfolding story we were never told. The clouds are breaking open and the golden sun returns,
Watching as the quiet, sleepy summer morning burns.
the smell of heavy water mixing with the muddy pine,
Telling me the broken world is finally doing fine.
sun returns,
Morning burns,
smell the pine,
doing fine.
the storm is moving far across the open sky,
Leaving every single solitary shadow dry.
we stood against the weather and we made it through the night,
Walking from the darkness to the silver morning light. Oh, the sudden rainstorm, washing all the dusty gravel road,
lifting off the burden of a long
and weary load. We stood together, shivering against the bitter cold.
a beautiful unfolding story we were never told.
The sudden rainstorm, washing all the dusty gravel road,
lifting off the burden of a long
and weary load.
we
Stood together, shivering against the bitter cold.
a beautiful unfolding story we were never told.
Story we were told,
Sudden rainstorm,
washing all the road.
crashing on the shoreline in the middle of the dark. The moon is shining silver on the water like a spark. Watching as the weary sailors finally go to sleep. I walk along the timber of the dock above the deep. Rolling wave, dark and brave, silver spark in the dark. Oh, beside the midnight sea, the worries disappear, washing out the shadow of a lonely hidden fear. The rhythm of the water slowly sings a quiet song, whispering that nothing in this moment could go wrong. Salty air blowing wild and free across the solitary square. The lighthouse in the distance turning incredibly slow, showing all the quiet ships exactly where to go. Salty air everywhere, turning slow, where to go. Beside the midnight sea, the worries disappear, washing out the shadow of a lonely hidden fear. The rhythm of the water slowly sings a quiet song, whispering that nothing in this moment could go wrong. I watch the turning tide begin to slowly pull away, waiting for the breaking of another quiet day. The ocean is a mirror showing only what is true, reflecting all the beauty in the world, and only you pull away. Quiet day, what is true? Only you. The fog is rolling gently from the surface of the sea, hiding all the heavy, quiet world away from me. I listen to the water and I close my weary eyes, waiting for the turning of the silver morning skies. Oh, beside the midnight sea, the worries disappear, washing out the shadow of a lonely hidden fear. The rhythm of the water slowly sings a quiet song, whispering that nothing in this moment could go wrong. Oh, beside the midnight sea, the worries disappear, washing out the shadow of a lonely hidden fear. The rhythm of the water slowly sings a quiet song, whispering that nothing in this moment could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong. Midnight sea, sing a quiet song. blazing heat rising from the pavement of the quiet, empty street. The air is gently shimmering directly in the haze, living through the endless burning of the summer days. I sit upon the wooden porch and wipe away the sweat, knowing this is just about the closest we will get. Blazing heat, empty street, in the haze, summer days. Oh, the sizzling sun of August beats directly on the bone, standing in the shadow of a world I've always known. The earth is slowly baking in the blinding golden glare, searching for a solitary, quiet breath of air. Yellow grass, watching all the heavy turning seasons slowly pass. The river is completely dry into a tiny stream, waking up the valley from a heavy summer dream. Yellow grass, seasons pass, tiny stream, summer dream. Oh, the sizzling sun of August beats directly on the bone, standing in the shadow of a world I've always known. The earth is slowly baking in the blinding golden glare, searching for a solitary, quiet breath of air. Watch the heavy evening shadow finally start to fall, listening to the distant solitary raven call. The heat is finally breaking in the middle of the night, waiting for the beautiful and silver quiet light. Shadow fall, raven call, in the night, quiet light. The cricket song is ringing from the middle of the wood, standing in the darkness right exactly where we stood. The burning sun is sleeping right below the heavy hill. Everything is finally incredibly so still. Oh, the sizzling sun of August beats directly on the bone, standing in the shadow of a world I've always known. The earth is slowly baking in the blinding golden glare, searching for a solitary, quiet breath of air. Oh, the sizzling sun of August beats directly on the bone, standing in the shadow of a world I've always known. The earth is slowly baking in the blinding golden glare, searching for a solitary, quiet breath of air. Quiet breath of air. Sizzling sun beats upon the bone. Gentle wind blowing through the valley where we have always been, shaking out the leaves upon the heavy willow tree, bringing back a quiet kind of memory to me. The afternoon is fading and the sky is turning pale, listening to the quiet, heavy singing of the gale. Gentle wind, always been willow tree memory. Oh, when the cool breeze blows across the dusty, heavy yard, making me remember life is never really hard. It wraps around my shoulders like a heavy, quiet friend, telling me the summer heat is coming to an end. The porch light flickering and glowing in the middle of the night. I sit upon the rocking chair and let it gently sway, washing all the heavy, hurried worries far away. Porch light, middle night, gently sway, far away. Oh, when the cool breeze blows across the dusty, heavy yard, making me remember life is never really hard. It wraps around my shoulders like a heavy, quiet friend, telling me the summer heat is coming to an end. Star is shining in the clearing of the gray, showing me the beauty of the closing of the day. The world is rushing forward, but the forest keeps the time. A heavy kind of magic and a heavy kind of rhyme. Single star shining far keeps the time. Quiet rhyme. The air is getting colder as the midnight starts to fall, listening to the echo of the distant raven call. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing beautifully right before the heavy depth. Oh, when the cool breeze blows across the dusty, heavy yard, making me remember life is never really hard. It wraps around my shoulders like a heavy, quiet friend, telling me the summer heat is coming to an end. Oh, when the cool breeze blows across the dusty, heavy yard, making me remember life is never really hard. It wraps around my shoulders like a heavy, quiet friend, telling me the summer heat is coming to an end. Quiet friend, cool breeze blows, coming to an end. Heavy sky turning into iron right before my weary eye. The air is getting totally, incredibly so still. A shadow slowly creeping up the solitary hill. The clouds are rolling heavy like a dark and angry wave, showing me entirely how the restless skies behave. Heavy sky, weary eye, angry wave, how behave? Oh, the thunder in the distance rolling far across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. It shakes the quiet valley and it shakes the quiet bone, reminding me that I am absolutely not alone. The window glass, watching all the heavy turning shadows slowly pass. The lightning flashes silver in the belly of the cloud, a heavy kind of beauty that is incredibly loud. Window glass, shadows pass, lightning flash, heavy crash. Oh, the thunder in the distance rolling far across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. It shakes the quiet valley and it shakes the quiet bone, reminding me that I am absolutely not alone. The heavy storm begin to slowly pull away, waiting for the turning of another quiet day. The rain is washing everything completely, totally clean. The most profoundly beautiful, entirely quiet scene. Pull away, quiet day, totally clean, quiet scene. The echo is retreating to the middle of the deep, watching as the weary valley finally goes to sleep. The earth is drinking water from the heaven up above, a heavy kind of magic and a heavy kind of love. Oh, the thunder in the distance rolling far across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. It shakes the quiet valley and it shakes the quiet bone, reminding me that I am absolutely not alone. Oh, the thunder in the distance rolling far across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. It shakes the quiet valley and it shakes the quiet bone, reminding me that I am absolutely not alone. Unseen hand, distant thunder, not alone. Wooden floor, sitting in the shadow of the heavy cabin door. I listen to the rhythm of the water on the glass, watching all the heavy, quiet afternoon just pass. The street is completely empty, entirely washed in gray, carrying the beauty of a totally peaceful day. Wooden floor, cabin door, washed in gray, peaceful day. Oh, resting on the porch and watching all the hours go, taking every single quiet moment, sweet and slow. I find a quiet shelter from the heavy burning heat, a solitary haven on the quiet empty street. Chair, swaying in the middle of the heavy summer air. I pour a cup of coffee, sitting in the heavy shade, looking at the choices that I completely, totally made. A rocking chair, summer air, heavy shade, choices made. Oh, resting on the porch and watching all the hours go, taking every single quiet moment, sweet and slow. I find a quiet shelter from the heavy burning heat, a solitary haven on the quiet empty street. I watch the heavy lightning completely flash the sky, knowing that the storm will quickly pass me entirely by. The water is a promise of a totally cleanless slate, washing all the anger and washing all the hate. Flash the sky, pass me by, cleanly slate, wash the hate. The evening is returning to the middle of the hill. Everything is totally, completely, incredibly still. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing bravely right before the shadow of the depth. Oh, resting on the porch and watching all the hours go, taking every single quiet moment, sweet and slow. I find a quiet shelter from the heavy burning heat, a solitary haven on the quiet empty street. Oh, resting on the porch The falling rain beating on the window like a heavy, quiet pain. It hasn't stopped completely for a totally solid week, hiding every single quiet answer that I seek. The sky is painted over with a heavy coat of gray, washing all the beauty of the summer right away. Falling rain, quiet pain, coat of gray, wash away. Oh, the endless monsoon, drowning out the heavy light, keeping me entirely, completely in the night. I listen to the rhythm of the water on the roof, searching for a solitary, undiscovered truth. Flooded street where the heavy water and the heavy pavement meet. The river is entirely, completely jumping off the bank, filling up the completely, entirely heavy wooden tank. Flooded street, pavement meet, jumping bank, wooden tank. Oh, the endless monsoon, drowning out the heavy light, keeping me entirely, completely in the night. I listen to the rhythm of the water on the roof, searching for a solitary, undiscovered truth. Upon a chair and watch the heavy waterfall, listening to the distant, solitary raven call. The world is slowly sinking in the middle of the deep, watching as the heavy, weary valley goes to sleep. Waterfall, raven call in the deep, go to sleep. The dampness is completely, entirely soaking to the bone, making me remember I am totally all alone. I strike a little match and watch the heavy paper burn, waiting for the totally quiet seasons to return. Oh, the endless monsoon, drowning out the heavy light, keeping me entirely, completely in the night. I listen to the rhythm of the water on the roof, searching for a solitary, undiscovered truth. Oh, the endless monsoon, drowning out the heavy light, keeping me entirely, completely in the night. I listen to the rhythm of the water on the roof, searching for a solitary, undiscovered truth. Undiscovered truth. Endless monsoon, lifting up the heavy and the solitary load, driving down the highway where the ocean meets the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. The wind is blowing heavy through the open cabin door, leaving me entirely just asking for some more. Open road, heavy load, ocean, land, unseen hand. Oh, driving down the coast with the totally open sky, watching all the heavy quiet seagulls flying by. I leave the heavy worry in the dust behind the wheel, following the beauty of the quiet way I feel. The mountain peak, showing every single quiet answer that I seek. The shadow of the eagle flying heavy in the sun, knowing that the journey of my life has just begun. Mountain peak, what I seek, golden sun, just begun. Oh, driving down the coast with the totally open sky, watching all the heavy quiet seagulls flying by. I leave the heavy worry in the dust behind the wheel, following the beauty of the quiet way I feel. I pull the heavy car across the shoulder of the lane, washing out the memory of every single pain. Breathing in the ocean and the heavy piney wood, knowing in my spirit that the world is really good. Shoulder lane, wash the pain, piney wood, really good. The waves are crashing heavy, completely on the stone, making me remember I am never all alone. I wouldn't trade this moment for a million heavy gold, watching all the beauty of the universe unfold. Oh, driving down the coast with the totally open sky, watching all the heavy quiet seagulls flying by. I leave the heavy worry in the dust behind the wheel, following the beauty of the quiet way I feel. Oh, driving down the coast with the totally open sky, watching all the heavy quiet seagulls flying by. I leave the heavy worry in the dust behind the wheel, following the beauty of the quiet way I feel. Quiet way I feel. Driving down the coast, open sky. midnight sky, shining like a diamond right before my weary eye. The crickets are singing in the middle of the grass, watching all the totally, completely seasons pass. I lay upon the blanket, looking upward at the glow, thinking of the heavy, weary world we used to know. Midnight sky, weary-eyed, in the grass, seasons pass. Oh, the starlit summer night is a completely open book, giving me exactly, entirely, a quiet final look. A million heavy tiny fires burning in the dark, leaving absolutely, totally, a solitary mark. The shooting star falling from the heaven, completely, incredibly far. I make a heavy, quiet wish, entirely in the deep, before the weary valley finally, completely goes to sleep. Shooting star, falling far, in the deep, go to sleep. Oh, the starlit summer night is a completely open book, giving me exactly, entirely, a quiet final look. A million heavy tiny fires burning in the dark, leaving absolutely, totally, a solitary mark. Wrap the heavy blanket firmly round my freezing bone, knowing I was absolutely never all alone. The universe is stretching totally, entirely, so wide, having absolutely, totally, completely nothing left to hide. Freezing bone, not alone, stretching wide, nothing hide. The air is getting colder as the morning starts to near, washing out the quiet, entirely solitary fear. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing beautifully right before the heavy depth. Oh, the starlit summer night is a completely open book, giving me exactly, entirely, a quiet final look. A million heavy tiny fires burning in the dark, leaving absolutely, totally, a solitary mark. Oh, the starlit summer night is a completely open book, giving me exactly, entirely, a quiet final look. A million heavy tiny fires burning in the dark, leaving absolutely, totally, a solitary mark. Solitary mark. Starlit summer night in the dark. drifting like a blanket absolutely everywhere. The sun is completely beating down upon the dusty street, giving us the completely, totally breathtaking heat. I sit upon the shadow of the heavy wooden porch, feeling like a totally, completely solitary torch. Heavy air everywhere, dusty street, breathtaking heat. Oh, that breathtaking heat is completely sinking in the bone, making me remember I am totally all alone. The world is slowly baking in the heavy golden glare, searching for a solitary, quiet breath of air. The yellow grass, watching all the heavy turning seasons slowly pass. The river is completely dry into a tiny stream, waking up the valley from a heavy summer dream. Yellow grass, seasons pass, tiny stream, summer dream. All that breathtaking heat is completely sinking in the bone, making me remember I am totally all alone. The world is slowly baking in the heavy golden glare, searching for a solitary, quiet breath of air. I wipe the heavy sweat entirely with my heavy sleeve, knowing that the heavy quiet memory will never leave. The cicadas are screaming entirely in the pine, telling me the broken world is finally doing fine. Heavy sleeve, never leave. In the pine, doing fine. Turning to the middle of the hill, everything is totally, completely, incredibly still. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing bravely right before the shadow of the death. Oh, that breathtaking heat is completely sinking in the bone, making me remember I am totally all alone. The world is slowly baking in the heavy golden glare, searching for a solitary, quiet breath of air. Oh, that breathtaking heat is completely sinking in the bone, making me remember I am totally all alone. The world is slowly baking in the heavy golden glare, searching for a solitary, quiet breath of air. Breath of air, breathtaking heat, sinking in the bone. morning light breaking completely through the heavy, quiet night. The grass is totally covered entirely in the green. The most magnificent horizon I have ever seen. A million tiny, totally, completely shiny drops resting on the entirely, completely heavy mountain tops. Morning light, quiet night, in the green, ever seen. Oh, the dew of the early dawn is washing everything clean. The most beautiful, quiet, totally perfect scene. I breathe the heavy oxygen and feel the blowing wind, looking at the tiny roads where we have always been. The spider web catching all the completely, totally silver quiet ebb. The sun is entirely, completely burning through the mist, showing me exactly what I completely, totally missed. Spider web, quiet ebb, through the mist, what I missed. Oh, the dew of the early dawn is washing everything clean. The most beautiful, quiet, totally perfect scene. I breathe the heavy oxygen and feel the blowing wind, looking at the tiny roads where we have always been. I step onto the grass, completely feeling all the wet, taking every single heavy, completely flying bet. The world is totally perfectly arranged in bright design, knowing that this heavy, quiet moment is all mine. All the wet, flying bet, bright design, all mine. The air is getting warmer as the morning starts to rise, washing out the quiet, entirely solitary lies. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing beautifully right before the heavy depth. Oh, the dew of the early dawn is washing everything clean. The most beautiful, quiet, totally perfect scene. I breathe the heavy oxygen and feel the blowing wind, looking at the tiny roads where we have always been. Oh, the dew of the early dawn is washing everything clean. The most beautiful, quiet, totally perfect scene. I breathe the heavy oxygen and feel the blowing wind, looking at the tiny roads where we have always been. Perfect scene, dew of the dawn, washing everything clean. heavy sound ringing completely, entirely across the solid ground. The trees are totally, completely shouting in the heat, sitting at the completely, entirely quiet, empty street. The season is totally, completely, entirely fading fast, holding on to something that was built to really last. Heavy sound, solid ground, in the heat, empty street. Oh, hearing the cicadas sing this solitary song, telling me this summer was incredibly so long. The rhythm of the heavy, completely quiet, totally trees, washing out the entirely, completely quiet breeze. The yellow leaf showing a completely, entirely quiet kind of grief. The afternoon is completely, totally fading in the gray, waiting for the completely, entirely quiet end of day. Yellow leaf, quiet grief, in the gray, end of day. Oh, hearing the cicadas sing this solitary song, telling me the summer was incredibly so long. The rhythm of the heavy, completely quiet, totally trees, washing out the entirely, completely quiet breeze. I sit upon the porch, completely wiping off the sweat, knowing this is totally, entirely, exactly what we get. The world is slowly baking in the heavy golden glare, searching for a completely, totally, entirely quiet breath of air. Off the sweat, what we get, golden glare, breath of air. The evening is returning to the middle of the hill. Everything is totally, completely, incredibly still. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing bravely right before the shadow of the death. Oh, hearing the cicadas sing a solitary song, telling me the summer was incredibly so long. The rhythm of the heavy, completely quiet, totally trees, washing out the entirely, completely quiet breeze. Oh, hearing the cicadas sing a solitary song, telling me the summer was incredibly so long. The rhythm of the heavy, completely quiet, totally trees, washing out the entirely, completely quiet breeze. Solitary song, hearing the cicadas, incredibly so long. heavy gray, washing all the totally, completely beautiful light away. The thunder was completely shaking all the heavy ground. I couldn't hear a totally, completely single other sound. We stood against the window, looking at the heavy rain, holding on to completely nothing entirely but the pain. Heavy gray, light away, heavy ground, other sound. Oh, as the clouds clear, showing all the heavy golden light, washing out the shadows of the heavy bitter nights. Every single river and every single storm telling me completely I was never all alone. The golden ray breaking through the middle of the entirely quiet day. The water is completely sparkling on the heavy leaves, bringing back a quiet kind of magic no one sees. Golden ray, quiet day, heavy leaves, no one sees. Oh, as the clouds clear, showing all the heavy golden light, washing out the shadows of the heavy bitter night. Every single river and every single storm telling me completely I was never all alone. Step onto the porch and breathe the totally heavy air, knowing that the heavy quiet peace is everywhere. The storm has completely, totally passed me entirely by, looking at the entirely, completely clear and open sky. Heavy air pass me by, open sky. The air is getting warmer as the morning starts to rise, washing out the quiet, entirely solitary lies. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing beautifully right before the heavy death. Oh, as the clouds clear, showing all the heavy golden light, washing out the shadows of the heavy bitter night. Every single river and every single stone telling me completely I was never all alone. The heavy golden light, washing out the shadows of the heavy bitter night. Every single river and every single stone telling me completely I was never all alone. Never all alone. As the clouds clear, heavy golden light, sun, knowing that the journey of my life has just begun. We ran entirely, completely, blindly through the grass, watching all the totally, completely beautiful seasons pass. We didn't have a totally single, completely heavy dime, thinking that the completely, totally heavy magic keeps the time. Golden sun just begun through the grass, seasons pass. Oh, the summer of our youth slipped completely through the hand, leaving entirely, totally nothing but the golden sand. We burned incredibly brightly like a solitary star, no matter exactly where the quiet memories are. The faded street where the entirely, completely, totally heavy gravel and the pavement meet, the echoes of the totally, completely heavy laughter ringing clear, washing away the totally, completely solitary heavy fear. Faded street, pavement meet, ringing clear, heavy fear. Oh, the summer of our youth slipped completely through the hand, leaving entirely, totally nothing but the golden sand. We burned incredibly brightly like a solitary star, no matter exactly where the quiet memories are. Close my completely, totally heavy, completely weary eye, looking at the entirely, completely heavy, wide and open sky. The time has completely, totally taken all the heavy youth away, but I will entirely keep the completely magic of the heavy day. Weary eye, open sky, youth away, magic day. The evening is returning to the middle of the hill. Everything is totally, completely, incredibly still. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing bravely right before the shadow of the death. Oh, the summer of our youth slipped completely through the head, leaving entirely, totally nothing but the golden sand. We burned incredibly brightly like a solitary star, no matter exactly where the quiet memories are. Summer of our youth slipped completely through the head, leaving entirely, totally nothing but the golden sand. We burned incredibly brightly like a solitary star, no matter exactly where the quiet memories are. Solitary star, summer of our youth, through the hand. the autumn leaf, showing a completely, entirely quiet kind of grief. I see the heavy, completely, totally heavy colors start to change, rearranging completely the story of the heavy range. The silver is entirely, completely shining in the heavy hair, showing exactly, completely the heavy burdens I had to bear. Autumn leaf, quiet grief, start to change, heavy rains, oh, fading into autumn, standing in the evening light, knowing that entirely, completely, everything will be alright. You carried the completely, totally heavy load, walking entirely bravely upon the entirely winding road. The heavy shoulder, getting completely, entirely, absolutely, incredibly older, but holding the completely, totally heavy spirit deep inside, having entirely, completely, totally nothing left to hide. Heavy shoulder, getting older, deep inside, nothing hide. Oh, fading into autumn, standing in the evening light, knowing that entirely, completely, everything will be alright. You carried the completely, totally heavy load, walking entirely bravely upon the entirely winding road. I take an entirely, completely, heavy, totally, deep and quiet breath, standing completely, entirely, right before the heavy depth. The journey is entirely, completely, absolutely, incredibly long, singing entirely, totally, my completely beautiful and quiet song. Quiet breath, heavy depth, incredibly long, quiet song. The air is getting colder as the midnight starts to fall, listening to the echo of the distant raven call. I close my weary eyes and take a heavy, quiet breath, standing beautifully right before the heavy depth. Oh, fading into autumn, standing in the evening light, knowing that entirely, completely, everything will be alright. You carried the completely, totally heavy load, walking entirely bravely upon the entirely winding walking entirely bravely upon the entirely winding road. Everything will be alright. Fade into autumn. Walking bravely